If you want to live a life of freedom, you want to live a life of abundance, you have to stop listening to people whose lives you wouldn't want to live yourself. That includes your friends, that includes your family. You have to look at where they are in life for their age, for their circumstances, and ask yourself if by the time you got to where they are and you had their exact life, would you be content? Would you be happier than you are now? And if the answer is no, then stop listening to them, you know what I mean? Like, there's no benefit of taking advice from people who did nothing themselves. I'm not necessarily saying that, like, your friends, your parents, like, didn't do anything, but everybody has their own goals, everybody has their own standards, you know what I mean? And the quickest way to fail is listen to everybody's advice who lives a life that you would not like to live. I feel like not enough people talk about that. Not enough people acknowledge that. A lot of people would rather have the comfort of what they know, the friend group that they know, the friend group that they grew up with, the same family standards that they've had their whole life, regardless of if they agree or disagree with them at this point in their life. And that is a huge issue with people who claim ambition, because if you claim ambition, then that means that you have to then follow those claims up with action. And the one thing that I've realized since chasing my dreams, moving out of my hometown, flying literally halfway across the country without knowing anybody, without having any plan, and just figuring it out, is that the way that you think and the people whose advice you listen to is the only way to get through those tough times. You know what I mean? When it's just you have quite literally nobody else around. Sure, you could text or call or whatever, but like, if you actually need something, you're kind of cooked. You know what I mean? You're fucked. Is that a strong mindset will turn a failure into a lesson, into an opportunity, into a roadmap as to how to do it right the next time. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't agree with everybody who does play very small and play safe, because what do you learn from that? You know what I mean? Like, sure, yeah, you could go get a 9-to-5, a safe job, stable job, you know, with benefits and all this stuff. You can stay in your hometown, around your family, around your same friends, you do the same things, go drinking on the weekend, you can go to parties. But at the end of the day, when life inevitably happens, you know what I mean? Let's say someone passes, you know what I mean? Let's say you have a fight with one of your friends, y'all don't talk anymore, whatever, you know what I mean? You are left with no building blocks from that. You're good.